Hi guys, welcome to NYC.
And tonight we're headed to Up and Up in Manhattan's Greenwich Village. Very excited.
That's right. It's not Up and Down, which I think is another place which our friend Lindsay said she had a bad experience at, and there was a certain smell, perhaps of feet. I think I've actually been there before too, but this is not that place. This is Up and Up. Which I think is on the up and up in terms of bad smells. And anyway, on a more serious note, it's a speakeasy slash cocktail bar in Greenwich Village. It's downstairs, so you have to kind of go down some stairs to get there. It's in the basement, which is cool. And it's actually in a historic space that was home to the Gaslight Cafe, which was the birthplace of the Beat Generation, and venue for some storied musical acts. So it's a really cool vibe. I've been there once before, but years ago, so I don't really remember it, but I remember it being very cozy. And the drinks I remember being really good. Without further ado, we're going to head there. They have some cheese there too from Ray's Cheese Shop, which we always love. So it's Wednesday night.
Yeah.
It's been a long week so far, so let's go have a little fun. Catch you there. Alright guys, well we're here at the Up and Up, and we are down and down on the ground, and I just got a drink called Swords and Monkeys. Really caught my attention. It has rum, single malt scotch, coffee liqueur, banana, coconut, absinthe, and lime juice. A nice long umbrella. I'm gonna give this a try here. Look at how amazing that looks. Let's give it a try. Whoa. It's funny, it has a lot more lime than I was expecting.
Is it closed permanently or only closed? I don't know. I'm actually not very positive. I guess that's probably is.
Get a lot of lime up front. And then a little bit of coffee.
Second weekend back right now is like I have to do things.
And that cream at the end. Delicious. Really good.
Oh.
Hi guys, well we're here at the Up and Up, because we're on the Up and Up of course. So my first drink was the Cutting Familiar. It had gin, grapefruit, lemon, and celery bitters, which was interesting. I'm kind of on a new kick. I want to order a drink that has kind of an interesting or peculiar ingredient. So I thought celery bitters, that's different. I'm gonna go with that. So this one here I'm very excited about, which is why I'm going to try my very first sip in front of you. It is the Stay Gold. It has bourbon, ginger, lime juice, and IPA beer. And if you know me, I love a good IPA. So this Stay Gold, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be staying gold because I'm excited for this sip.
Or no one and thinks it's already.
That is different and unique. I don't taste any IPA. I do taste a lot of ginger, lime juice, bourbon, and there's a real kick to it. It's spicy, so I'm very pleased with my drink selections tonight. That's all for now.
All right, so we're enjoying our second round here. I got this drink that once I saw the name, I had to get it. It's called Zuzu's Petals, and once you referenced it, It's a Wonderful Life, which if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And anyway, it's with mezcal, ginger, habanero pepper, rose water, lime juice, demerara. So basically, got a lot of that lime flavor, a little bit of the smokiness from mezcal, but then it has a kick at the end because of the habanero pepper. So it's like, and it's got rose water in it too, hence the petals. So it's like got that kind of floral opening and the lime, delicious lime flavor with a little smokiness mixed in, and then you have the really, then you feel the heat at the end. So it's really good. Really enjoyed it.
Okay, you got it.
Alright, really quick bathroom review. The bathroom's pretty ordinary, as you can see. There's some cool little vintage things back here. Otherwise, pretty ordinary, but there's a switch here that says, do not turn off. Of course, you know what that means. I'm gonna have to turn it off and see what happens. So here we go. Okay, it's just a fan that shuts off. No big deal, but worth a shot. Alright, we're back. It was a fun night. The first thing I want to say is that the drinks there were definitely on the up and up. The drinks were really, really good. We each had 2 drinks. We both loved them. An interesting thing, because of COVID, you know, the indoor dining is at 25% in New York. So for small venues, it's tough because they're already innately only fit a small amount of people, and now take 25% of that, and you end up with, at the Up and Up, for example, they can only fit 18 people.
18, yeah.
So, you know, you can imagine having 18 people get there, you know, at 7 and stay until 11 and have 2 drinks isn't really profitable. So what they have to do is, they put a hour and a half limit on the reservation, which I think some other places have done too, or maybe 2 hours, I think, in order to get more turnover and have more people come in, which makes sense. So we were only there for an hour and a half, but we still, you know, got a good time to have a good discussion, talk, have 2 drinks, and we got a plate of cheese and charcuterie.
Oh, delicious.
That was really good. Yeah, the drinks were delicious. We talked about them before. But I think they were like decently strong and just quite a variety of flavors.
Yeah.
It's a very small, intimate little bar downstairs, and it feels even more intimate because they've now hung curtains to block off the tables. So before it had more of an open feel. Now it's really, you know, you're in your little pod. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you're in your little pod and you know, you don't really see anyone else. We were in the pod at the very end, so it's kind of like, it was the bathrooms, a curtain, us, and then the little sliver of the bar we could see. So I mean,
the
maybe
curtains
not
separate each of the sections.
exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe not the best for atmosphere, but still, it was very cozy.
Or it's cozy.
And once you start sipping on the drinks, you're not really thinking about it anyway. So
That's true. They did have delicious drinks. My one bit of feedback, I guess, to play devil's advocate, is just that we didn't get our second drinks until 15 minutes before they wanted us kind of out of there. And they make it very clear when you make the reservation, you know, an hour and a half. But it just would have been nice if somebody had come back, like, you know, sooner.
Yeah,
so that we could have had our
true,
drinks earlier.
Yeah, overall we had a great time. Glad we got to go. Like I said, I haven't been there in like 3 years, so it was nice to go back and check it out. And drinks are as good as I remember them.
And I was just gonna say one other quick thing. So the street where this Up and Up is located, MacDougal Street, I believe it is, MacDougal. And it's a pretty historic street actually in Greenwich Village. It's where the whole beatnik like movement, well, it was one of the main, you know, areas for the beatniks back in the, when was it, the 50s?
I don't know.
Sometime.
Exactly. Maybe early 60s.
Way back then. But It's pretty cool because as we were walking, I mean, that entire street was it just came to life, you know, and it was almost like we turned the corner and then MacDougal Street, and there were just people everywhere. And it's very different during COVID, you know, that would normally be the experience in New York, or in Greenwich Village, but not during COVID. So it was very refreshing to see that.
If anyone out there thinks New York City is dead, I would invite you to go visit that street and then come talk to me, because I think you might change your opinion. It seems pretty normal to me in terms of what it's like down there. So that's refreshing to see.
Agreed.
Anyway, bye guys. Hope you have a good night.
Catch you later. Bye.